Good morning, everyone. It is a very wet and windy summer's day. A very wet and windy summer's day. So I've decided to come to Stockley Park. The last time I was here with the lovely Mrs. O. That was 6 months ago. I've not been here for 6 months. But today I've come with an even more special guest. An even more special guest. There he is. Jasper, aka Woasty. Hello, Woasty. You been a good boy? So my eldest daughter is here. Go on, go walkies. Go on, good boy. My eldest daughter is here. She's here for 3 weeks, come up to visit us. So she's gone to work today, so I thought I will come and take him for a much needed walk. Yes, so although the weather's awful, I just thought, you know what, I don't care. I'm as hard as nails. Woasty's as hard as nails. And we're going to go and do a loop of Stockley Park again, guys, as we haven't done it for a while. And I just fancy getting out for a walk, to be honest. If truth be known, I just fancy getting out for a walk. So thanks very much for joining me. Going to start under this avenue of trees where I used to do my running reps. And so we're starting in a different location today. What you eating over there? What you found? So, you know the saying, guys, let's get to work. So you're joining us under this avenue of trees. It's a little bit overgrown at the moment in the summer. So as I said, I used to do some running reps along here and then jog back on the path, which is just to my right. My nose is irritated by the pollen at the moment, so I've not got much rubbish at the moment. Last time I was here with Mrs. O, I got 11 bags, but I'm going to walk a similar route actually. Going to walk a similar route, almost identical, all bar about 200 yards, and then just make my way round and have a walk, see what I get, guys. I've got about 8 bags stuffed down the back of my trousers, so we're just going to enjoy this today and just get out the house for a few hours. Last time I was here with Mrs. O, actually, I was out 2 hours, so I've brought the spare battery with me just in case. I've brought the spare battery with me just in case, which is always good. So, yes, guys, Stockley Park. Much needed litter pick. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and Woasty's having a scratch. Not picking up too much at the moment, guys. I've only walked. Oh, look, there's a comb there for Walk Little bingo game. I think a comb was on it. I think if I played Walk Little bingo game here, I think I'd find the whole lot in about half a mile. So, I met up with him recently and done a video with him and whatnot on his channel, which was nice. We sort of cleaned up a huge fly tip that just looks like it'd been chucked over the fence. Yeah. What I didn't tell you about that day was I stood on a bloody nail that went right through my shoe and into my foot. Caused me grief for about 5 days. So yes, kept that one to myself, but it was a bit painful to say the least. Yeah, right through the shoe and everything, shoes and socks, pop. I was like, ouch. But I am as hard as nails, so I just carried on regardless. Carried on regardless. So yes, guys, I'm back in Stockley Park. As I said, I've not been here since I was here with Mrs. O, which was a good 4.5 months ago at least. So so basically Stockley Park was built in the late 80s, so it became an industrial estate, and they built this golf course on it, but it was designed by Nick Faldo, and it never really sort of took off. It was a lovely course, but it just never really took off, and in the end the council ended up taking it over. So I'm pretty certain they still run the golf side of it, but all these trails and whatnot are part of the Stockley Park sort of conglomerate, should we call them. So they have their rangers who are supposed to clean up here, but I've never seen one, and I've spent hundreds if not thousands of hours in here in one shape or form, so I've never seen one. I'm not doing too much for litter at the moment, guys. I've only got sort of half a bag so far. I won't complain. I won't complain, but I'm just saying I was expecting it to be worse. So maybe the Rangers have done a job in here for one, so who knows, but we'll just keep moseying around, see what we find, guys. We've still got a long way to go, so we'll just keep moseying around and see what we find. You look as happy as a pig in shit there, Woasty. You look as happy as a pig in shit, you filthy beast. There you go, guys. There's a few golfers playing the par 5, the most difficult par 5 I've ever seen. So if you can hit one past this bunker, I'm sure Rory McIlroy could hit one up there, but it's still a hell of a hit to the green. I challenge Rory McIlroy to reach the green in 2, or Bryson DeChambeau. It is a hell of a par 5, hell of a par 5. So hopefully they're enjoying their round on this breezy, sort of getting wetter day. Come on, Woasty, you've gone the wrong way, you blithering fool. We're going that way, and we're going to stick to the right hand path. Okay, that's the slow lane, this is the fast lane. Oh, there's a bit of the bottle up there. God, guys, I've had so little rubbish. That's a good thing for society, a bad thing for a litter picking video. I've walked getting on for halfway round, believe it or not. 40% of it, let's probably be a more correct assumption, and I've still barely filled over half a bag. I mean, yeah, I'll take it, don't get me wrong. As I said, for society that's good. For my video it's poor, but never mind, it's just one for the road sort of thing. So these two paths, they converge further up again, about 1 kilometre up. So when I'm running, I take this path just purely for the fact that it's a bit more stable. This one has the horses come along it, and it's got lots of hoof marks, shall we say. So if I'm running, I'll always take the left path. But in the meantime, guys, yeah, I've just got very little to do, to be honest. I'm sure something will happen further round. I've just got Stockley Road on my right. I've not litter picked that for ages. I've not litter picked this top bit for 14 weeks, and I can't because they've let all the growth grow up like this. It's sort of like this, but on the other side, and I just can't get to it. So until the council cut it, last year, as I said, I did do it with this sort of really high growth. It's sort of like this, and there was just danger looking between all the growth and then keeping one eye on the road. I just said it was too dangerous. I said I wasn't going to do it this year, so I haven't. So yeah, it's been 14 weeks. I'll make a video of it once I do get there. I'm sure it'll be absolute carnage, absolute carnage. But as I said, until they cut it down, there's absolutely bugger all I can really do about it. So never mind, one of them things. The litter isn't going anywhere, that's for sure. The litter isn't going anywhere. If I don't pick it up along there, it just don't get picked up. Simple as. Right, guys, I just keep making my way along here then. As I said, normally I would start the video a little bit further up, but I've just used a different gate today because there's roadworks on Stockley Road. Just taking forever to get through them. So we took Mrs. O's car, me and the dog, wow, Steve, and we've parked in the entrance to the golf club. Might go in there afterwards and get myself a nice cup of tea. I found Mrs. Ho had a secret stash of coins in the car. It's got about 15 quid's worth of small change for car parks and whatnot. So I might relieve her of some of that and go and get myself a nice cup of tea. What do you reckon, guys? Thieve some of Mrs. O's cash for a cup of tea? I think I can deserve it, can't I? Maybe I'll replace it, maybe I won't. We'll see what sort of mood I'm in. All right, guys, I'll catch you further up. As I said, very quiet so far on the video, very quiet. So we'll just keep plugging away. Well, Woasty's enjoying his walk. We're just coming up to halfway, guys. I've still only got 2/3 of a bag. I've just rung Mrs. O up She says, is it raining hard enough? I said, no, it's not actually. I said, it rained on the way here, but it's not really rained much since I've been walking around, which is good. Which is really good because I forgot to change my shoes, guys. Look, what a wally, what a wally. I've just got my my work shoes on. So I put them on to go out to the shed to get some of my litter picking stuff and just forgot all about it. I got here, I was like, oh well, have to make the most of it. Improvise, Gerard, improvise. So little baby George at the moment, guys, he's up in Northern California, so he's doing his flight instructor course. So basically he'll become like an instructor. So if like the likes of me or you, see if I can get this out. It's just groaning, guys. I had one back there, I had trouble getting it out. That's the same. Forget it, forget it. So if the likes of me or you want to learn to fly, he would be an instructor, and it's good for him because he needs to get to 1,500 hours before he can go to the airlines properly. So at the moment he's on about 400 odd, although he has done a lot of the main exams. Woasty, come here. Don't go too far. Good boy, good boy. He never goes too far. It's just, it's so overgrown I can't see him if he goes around the corner. Look, he's just waiting for me, look. He is a good boy, actually, he's a good boy. Oh, wow, stay. So yeah, so George is doing that course at the moment. It takes a month. And hopefully he'll pass and he'll be able to get paid whilst accruing hours, teaching the likes of me and you how to be biggles, basically. Right, guys, I am just coming up to the entrance that I would normally come into, and finally, I knew it wouldn't let me down. Got a bit of rubbish. That's a full can of beer. Don't interest me, beer. I'm not going to keep it because I just don't drink it. Can't stand the stuff. Can't stand any alcohol. So people look at you like you've got 3 heads when you say to them, I don't drink, don't touch alcohol, can't stand it. They look at you as if to say, oh, are you all right? Are you okay? Woasty, come here. We're not going out that entrance today. So yeah, they look at you like that. So no, I just don't like the stuff, guys. It's really that simple. Like curry, I don't like it. I don't entertain it. It's not in part of my diet. Come here. Right, there is a bin here, guys, and finally I've filled the first bag. I'll have a little tidy up around here. But I am going to do, come here mate, good boy. I am going to do this sort of entrance to Stockley. You can see the traffic there waiting, guys, by them roadworks. That'll be tailing back about half a mile. That white van, you see it? He's got to get to the roadworks, which are about half a mile away. That's exactly why I didn't come in that entrance today. So yeah, but I'm going to tidy up this entrance and this side road once they've cut the bushes down along Dorley and whatnot, and these roadworks are gone, and they're there for 8 more weeks. So it's just going to have to wait. When I start it's going to be absolute pandemonium, I bet. But in the meantime, it is what it is. I'll just keep walking around Stockley. Guys, I'm just showing you this bit. When I came here with Mrs. O, I could just walk straight in there. I walked in and out a few times to get litter that's on the other side of this growth. But look, it's just formed a barrier at the moment. I can't even get in it all the way along, look. So there's probably litter in there. I just can't really get in there, to be honest. So one of the problems of the summer. But I'll come back here no matter what. I'm sure I'll be back here at some point, and I'll clean it all up when I can get in there. But probably not until it's all died back. In the meantime, I've only done one bag, guys. Feels quite an anemic litter pick with just one bag. But I am killing a few birds with one stone. The dog's getting a walk no matter what. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Come on, see. Right guys, I'm right at the back of the park near the cable stayed bridge. I was going to say, last time I was here with Mrs. O, this was a particularly dirty area, and we didn't actually do this park entrance, but look, there's an absolute plethora of bottles, which I might as well do because I haven't had that much to do, to be honest. Let's just go and get this bag and this lid first. Oh dear, what a worry. I missed one on the entrance. I'll do it when I go back out. Woasty, don't go off too far. I'll just tidy up this, guys, in the meantime. It's a sort of bit of a park within a park. It's sort of an offshoot of the golf club, and what it does is it goes sort of over that little rise there, and it's a sort of S shape, and there's a gate on the other side that brings you out onto the main road, where you'll get all the Barry Schumachers. They'll be racing up and down that, I can assure you. We might get one yet, a Barry. We might not see him, but we will certainly hear him. So go on, Barry. This bag really needs, it just needs emptying. This bin needs emptying, because I think people are trying to put their stuff in it and it's just not been emptied. I think what I might do, guys, is just empty it myself for them. Just take some pressure off it. I've got enough bags on me. I've got enough bags spare. Look at it. It's just overflowing, and it's just spilling everywhere, basically, for want for a better phrase. So I will just do my community bit, and I'll just take a bit of pressure off that bin, guys, and then at least then when the council do come, they can put a fresh bag on it, and at least it won't look like a flipping atom bomb's it. That's for certain. Right guys, just my bag, and really that front bag's what I've taken out of that bin. I've sort of half emptied it, so it's just got room to put some more stuff in it now. I'll report it to the council, let them know I'm here. I've taken a picture of the name of this little park off Stockley Park, and hopefully they'll come and pick that up. So in the meantime, I'm going to keep walking up the hill here towards the old cable stayed bridge, and then I've just got a short walk for home. I've got to remember that I started in the golf club today, not in the other entrance, so not far to go, not far to go. Who are you howling at? The moon? You daft brush. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here, guys. Guys, there's the cable stayed bridge that crosses over the Stockley bypass. Normally that's about the halfway point, but as I said, I've started not that far away, so today it's about 3/4 of the way round. Just had a little tidy up here in the entrance. There ain't much, it's just not much at all at the moment, so I'm just going to keep making my way back to the car, give the dog a walk. I feel like I have a purpose today, cleaning and walking the dog, killing two birds with one stone, so it's satisfying me, let's put it that way. I'm enjoying the litter pick. Right guys, I've only got about 500 meters to go until I get to the car park. Just running parallel to the Stockley bypass at the moment. So when I came here with Mrs. O, this was quite nasty along here, but come on you slow coach, you, come on. If I offered you a sausage, you'd flipping come running. He likes sausages. So yeah, this was, I'm sure there's stuff here, I just probably can't see it with all the growth being up so much, you know. I'm sure there is. I'm looking hard for it, but just can't find much. So as I said, there's two options. I either can't see it or it's been cleaned recently. Come in here and only at the moment being on my fourth bag is quite what's the word I want? Amazing would probably be the right word. Usually get a lot more than this. I'll throw in a couple of interesting facts, guys, just as we walk down this hill towards the industrial area and the car park for the golf club again. So Brazil, guys, Brazil. I think they've won the World Cup 5 times. I think they've won it more than anyone, actually, Brazil. So I'd hazard a guess that they have. But we're not talking about football today, we're talking about Brazil. So guys, the east coast of Brazil is closer to Africa than what it is to the west side of Brazil. Yep, I'll just put up a little picture, guys. I'll just put up a little picture. So yes, guys, the eastern coast of Brazil is however many miles, I can't even remember, guys. I didn't bring my notes with me, but as you can see on the picture, it's closer to Africa than what it is to the western side of itself. So an interesting fact about Brazil. And whilst we're on Brazil, we will have another interesting fact, that the north part of Brazil, the northern tip, is closer to the border of Canada than what it is to its own southern point, most southerly point. Again, I can't remember the numbers, guys. I'll just put up the picture and leave it up for 30 or 40 seconds and you can have a look. But the northern tip of Brazil is closer to the border of Canada than what it is to its most southerly point. You never think of it that way, do you? You never think of it that way, and it could be that way, but it is. So yeah, some interesting facts there, guys, about Brazil today. So I haven't got, as I said, really any more facts. I've been writing my notes down on bits of paper, and I usually bring them with me, but my haste to try and beat the weather today, I forgot them, so like a blithering idiot. Never mind. Right, guys, I'm really close to the finish. Just show you around here and the little lake they built in the industrial area, which is very pretty. So the roads are immaculate in the industrial area. They are absolutely immaculate. Not a bit of litter on them. This went up in the sort of early 1990s, so it's probably 30 odd years old now, 35 years old. But it is a lovely area, as I said. It is a lovely area. Anyway, nevertheless, what is even more lovely is a nice cup of tea and a sausage and egg roll when I get home from the lovely Mrs. O. So there's a little bit of litter over there in front of me. I shall go and pick it up and I will see you at the finish, guys. Right, guys, had a change of plan. Decided not to sum up in some rotten old car park. Thought I'd sum up with just a nicer view. So as I just pan round very slowly, you've got Woasty in the fourth bag, which I will just dump at a bin. So 4 bags today, guys, and very, very gentle, enjoyable litter pick for me anyway. There's no stress, no aggro. Dog's had a walk, everyone's happy. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt and whatnot. So I'll just pan back round and just say thank you very much for joining me today, guys. And yes, I hope you've enjoyed the video. A little bit of traffic coming in and out of the golf club as we speak, and the bus over there on its merry way to Hayes, probably from Heathrow. So yes, guys, thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll catch you on the next one.